Greetings, citizens of the internet! You can call me Nitro Indigo, and welcome back to my extremely riveting Let's Play Pokémon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team. In the last episode, we got friend areas, we met Team Act and Team Shiftery, not in that order. And more specifically, Shiftery refused to rescue Jumpluff's friend, who is also a Jumpluff, so Alakazam of Team Act told him off. And in this episode, and then also we went to Mount Steel and recruited an Aron who I named Dismuke. And in this episode, we're going to do another optional side mission. But don't worry, there's going to be more later.
Good morning, Indigo.
Yeah, this is pretty much the stuff that the partner says every morning from now on. Well, not from now on, there will be a few more story events where I'll say different things later, but not right now. For the time being would be a better way to phrase what I meant. And let's check the mailbox. Don't really care what I have to do, but I already know how to accept rescue jobs. Why do I get Pokemon newsletters way too late? I'm going to go visit Dismuke, or Dismuke, how is it pronounced? I don't actually know. It appears to be a little tense. Oh, and also I decided to change my recording setup when I realised that normally on my desk I have my television on my television. I have my laptop to at the side to an angle of the television so I can see it while I'm recording the game. But I realised that I didn't actually need to do that because I could just see the game on the gamepad and I don't need a television on in order to use the, what's it called again? The Elgato, yeah, that's it. Why was I hesitating? I was thinking about that name. But, and it just needs to be on standby, so I didn't have to move as many things. And I also decided to leave my window open, which is something I've never done while I was recording a video before. So if you hear any weird background noises, that's why. I'm going to store this. Actually, I'm not going to store the switch roll. Escape Ops only sells literally one Poke, so why? I didn't really pay much attention to what Kecleon even had. Oh, it's 1 in 15 games, 1 in later games. Why did they change that? I don't know. I've already checked this and Brick Break's a good TM, but I don't think any of my Pokemon can learn it. I know Pikachu can learn it, so it was a bit of a help when I found it in the late dungeon. The first time I played this game, because I was a Pikachu with a Squirtle partner. And here's a funny anecdote. The first time I played this game, I knew that there was a personality. This is the first time I played this game, I knew there was a personality quit. No, not the first time I played this game. Okay, sure. Before I played any Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game, the first one I played was Explorers of Time. I was reading some online reviews for Red Rescue Team, and one of them mentioned that they liked the personality quiz, but I didn't realise that the personality quiz was mandatory. I thought it was just like some cool thing you could do at the side. Well, not cool. It was optional, which is sort of kind of issue maybe technically in Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon, but that's not the point. So then I played Explorers of Time and I realised that it wasn't. But I also when I read that review, I was just like hoping, oh, I want to get Pikachu and Squirtle because those were the first two Pokemon I ever heard of. And the Squirtle was in specifically Maze because, as I've said before, I started watching Pokemon in Advanced, the very end of it. So, and then guess what? I ended up getting Pikachu. And also my copy was pre-owned and the person who had it the first time was Torchic, and I noticed because I saw their profile when I went to delete the save file. I'm just rambling at this point. There's not really any friend areas I particularly want right now. There's not really any Pokemon I particularly want to recruit right now. I'm going to put all my money away after this. And I'm going to see what's on the bulletin board. I think I'll go to Thunderwave Cave. I only really need to do one mission to progress the plot, but I'm not going to do 3 because why not? I need to find some Pokemon and deliver a Pecha Berry. Find Pinsir on 3rd floor, or the bottom 3rd floor. Find Tyrogue on the 4th floor, and deliver a Pecha Berry to Spearow. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm going to get a Reviver Seed for the last one. But also, what was I trying to say? Oh wait, what? I've tried to play Explorers of Sky in French a few times. Didn't really get very far. I've gotten a lot further playing Pokemon Alpha Sapphire in French. But one thing that I've noticed is that in dungeons that go downwards, the floor numbers have minuses in front of them. Like Beach Cave, which is the first dungeon of Explorers. Spoilers. I have a bit of a habit of just jokingly saying spoilers whenever I'm talking something about a game. And also it's kind of a mini policy of mine to not just casually spoil games I plan on Let's Playing, and I'm not really desperate to Let's Play Explorers, to be honest. No promises, I'm not good at keeping them. I'm going to check our team. This is Dismute. What moves does he have? Tackle and Harden. What joy. Hope we find a TM in... Actually, I don't think you can find TMs in Thunderwave Cave. Every dungeon has a set of items that can appear in it, so, like, I know that some every gummy is more common in one specific dungeon. Why does delivering an item count as a rescue mission? Wait, does charge not raise special defense in Gen 3? Oh, I have to find the Petra Berry before I have to deliver it. So I've probably already gone past it without realising. And my inventory is full, so let's see. Have I actually found a Petra Berry on this floor and not realised it? That is a distinct possibility. The message log doesn't go back far enough. Let's see if there's one here that we haven't found yet. I mean, Dismute picked up an...
I leveled up. I wish I had more iron to eat.
Okay, so Dismute apparently sounds like Peril as well. But like I saw earlier that Dismute picked up a Petra Berry, but I can't remember if it's on this floor or not, because basically if your inventory's full and your allies walk over an item, they might like hold it and then they can use it automatically should the time come. Oh, I've gone over this before, I'm pretty sure. And I keep forgetting to X out of grid. And I've run out of PP. I think it must have been the Petra Berry that Dismute got, but... Have I glitched this or something? That is a distinct possibility. Because Dismute picked it up, I wasn't able to... So I failed the mission because my partner picked up the item. So I didn't clear the last mission. Oh well. We got 100 Poke and 10 Graveler Rocks and 5 points. And Tyrogue is frozen in place. We got a Max Elixir and 10 Graveler Rocks. I said a Graveler Rock 10, but that doesn't make grammatical sense. And 5 rescue points. And we failed the last mission. Oh, we didn't fail the last mission. Odd. We got a Reviver Seed. And a Max Elixir. And 5 rescue points. Did you see what I meant about the inventory filling up way too quickly?
Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest. Okay, see you tomorrow.
Once again, I think Peril's voice sounds too high. I do not want to save my adventure. I only save it off recording. As in, like, after recording's finished and I'm already the video game footage has already begun to render. That's when I save the game. Anyway, let's go outside.
Good morning. Let's do good again today. place where that team, I can't think of a good voice for this, where that team named Salsa is based. There's nothing here.
Depressing, isn't it?
Yeah, who would run a rescue team from a town like this? Unbelievable.
I'm trying to do Gengar's voice from the animated special, but I can't do it really, like, confused. Okay, that was bad.
Confused.
It's like that kind of Brooklyn accent, I guess you call it. I mean, I think Gengar's voiced by the same person as Meowth in Go Get Out of the Gaze and Meowth from Team Rocket, of course. But I'm not sure.
Who are you people?
Like that clip from SpongeBob. Oh! Over there, a mailbox with a capital M. Yeah, check it out. Okay, I really can't do Gengar's voice today.
Now wait a second. What do you think you're doing?
Yes, rescue job offers. Ooh la la! Isn't that rather tasty? Okay, now she's gone all singing song. Okay,
We'll have them all.
ha ha ha. Okay, that's good.
Stop! Those were meant for us. Don't butt in. Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't matter who does it.
we're a rescue team too, I'll have you know. But all we ever get up to is no good.
Want to know how it works?
If we have the cover of a rescue team,
We can get away with so much more.
we'll have our eyes on world domination by helping people. Okay then.
What? World domination?
You heard right! That's where we can get the captain added to our gang! The world will be ours! I don't know. The rescue team of evil! Team Meanies is who we are! Okay, why does Gengar sound too high-pitched? Not high-pitched name now. See you around! I don't know.
Now wait a second. They took off. What an unbelievable bunch. Oh no! It is empty.
That just sounds a bit stilted and awkward.
They took everything.
Except they didn't, because yesterday, after I stored that pointless tutorial issue of Pokémon News, there was nothing left in the mailbox, so they don't actually raid your mailbox, so this is a bit of a weird scene. And let's see, we can go to Mount Steel. I suppose I'll choose missions from Mount Steel. Also, another thing I don't like is how at the end of every day, every member of your team, every member of your team goes back to their friend areas, and you have to reapply them. But then on the other hand, I don't like how back on Super Dungeon you have all the preset teams for dungeons, because it's really annoying, because eventually I just end up like having a bunch of preset teams that I've only used once and can't be bothered to change. Maybe that's just my problem, I don't know. Gotta save these sleep seeds for later, because they could be useful against bosses, and we don't have any bosses coming up for a while. And I'm gonna check the shops. Just escape orbs and a radar orb which shows you all the enemies on the floor. Not really that useful. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't really use them that often. It's another reviver seed, always nice to have. The problem with this game is that they just shower you with items in the early games. Like, it's really, like, I wouldn't have a problem, like, with the inventory if it was supposed to make the game hard. But the problem is that the limited inventory is just a bit annoying because you get loads of items in early dungeons and you don't really use them up that much. Maybe I might have used them up when I was little and I was terrible at video games in general, but not anymore. Also, what's weird is that some Pokemon have like unique still animations and others is just their walking animation repeated. It's really weird. Is that the right word? Alakazam and his sidekicks were sure cool before. That implies that something bad happened and now they're no longer cool. That's how a real hero has to carry himself. Unless before was referring to the last time you saw him, but that's a bit weird phrasing. By the way, Apparently, it's been impossible for us to evolve lately. Ooh, I told you that evolution was only in the post-game. You know how we Pokemon evolve if the conditions are right? But for some reason, we haven't been able to evolve at all. It's rumoured that the natural disasters are to blame because the natural disasters are apparently to blame for everything. But I wonder what's going on. And let's talk to Bellsprout. I can't think of... Did you know that a new training gym, I think they called it a dojo, opened in town? And this is talking about the Makihito Dojo. I honestly never use it, but it's... When I said in last episode, when I showed on screen 8 of the 9 fully evolved Pokemon that you can get, you can recruit, which are all in the post game. Well, 8 of those can be found in Makihito Dojo in the post game, and the 9th is Porygon 2. You know how many rescue teams started up to deal with all the natural disasters? There was a group of concerned Pokemon. They wanted to support rescue teams, so they got together and built the dojo. I really like how it feels like this place is a community. Like I was gonna say this a few episodes ago, but I forgot. Like I like to imagine that Pokemon Square was like built to set up to help rescue teams. You can find the dojo easily. From here, it's just straight down this path. If you have a rescue team too, I highly recommend you pay the dojo a visit. But like, kind of inspired by like, in Crystal Star Studios' Let's Play of Explorers of Darkness, one of them says, says that they like to imagine that Treasure Town, which is the town in that game, was set up to help exploration teams like the Gold Rush towns in America. Alakazam's team has the gold rank. Isn't that awesome? So Snubbull is now just a deeper Medicham. Well, Medicham is the highest Snubbull because I came up with the Snubbull voice first. You have a rescue team too, don't you? What's your rank? Nothing special or gold rank. I'm going to be honest and say nothing special, but spoiler alert, gold rank is nowhere near the highest rank. I guess that's true. It might be rude to say it, but you obviously look like you really are nothing special. Whoa, savage. It just goes to show how awesome Alakazam's team is. You know, I don't really think... because I've given Snubbull this whole really refined voice. It found a bit weird when he says... I was going to store and I ended up... Oh, wait, what? I've stored all my money already. I'm a complete idiot. So we need to do 3 missions today in order to advance the plot. I'm going to rescue Pidgey on the 5th floor and... Voltorb and... I don't really want to spend too long in the dungeon, so I'm going to do Voltorb. Actually, I might as well do all of them. Do I have a Blast Seed? Yes, I do. I'm going to do all these missions, and I'm going to speed up montage them. So, before we go, I'm just going to remind myself about what we're doing. I need to rescue Pidgey on the 3rd floor. I need to rescue another Pidgey on the 5th floor. I need to rescue a Voltorb on the 6th floor, and deliver a Blast Seed to Rattata on the 7th floor. The delivery missions are not to be confused with the find an item on this floor mission, by the way. Anyway, time for a speed up montage. I've got to wonder if like the Pokemon that ask you for items aren't just like random Pokemon. They're like from rescue teams because, for example, we have to deliver a Rattata here. Rattata's not a Pokemon normally found here. So who would ask for an item in the middle of a mountain unless they were like on their own journey? Just a headcanon. Well, adventure would be a better word than journey, but you get the idea. Oh, I didn't realise that the Warp Orb warped every enemy in the room. In later games, they changed it so the Warp Orb only warps, or warp as I always pronounce it in my head, the enemy in front of you, and then there's a Spurn Orb which warps every enemy in the room. I didn't know about it. I already have an Aron, so no. Well, I suppose I could like evolve one of these Arons in the post game, and then. But I'm not really planning on getting every Pokemon, so I've got to say no. I hope Perel's not in trouble right now. Okay, so she's not dead. That's good, or not dead. She hasn't. I was going to lose her. Oh, I remember once I watched this Let's Play of a game where the person did a deliver an item mission, but they thought that the item they needed to deliver was the reward, and it was one of the most frustrating things I've ever seen. We got 200 Poke and 5 rescue points. We got 100 Poke and 10 Graveler Rocks and 5 rescue points. We got 10 Graveler Rocks and a Max Elixir and 5 rescue points. We got 100 Poke and 5 rescue points. And that was enough to go to the bronze rank. Wasn't expecting that.
Didn't we do good today? Let's call it a night and get some rest.
I'm not going to read this out every day because that'll just get a bit boring.
Okay, see you tomorrow.
Would you like to save your adventure? No. The next morning. Next time in my extremely riveting Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Red Rescue Team, we shall be going outside and continuing the plot. Until then, stay interesting!
Thank you.